Welcome back to the Mad County build. You can see that I just unpacked this light. It's going to go up here in the entryway. So pretty excited about getting this and getting it up. So we got to put the glass in it and then we'll go through hanging it. Looks like it's going to be pretty simple to do, so we'll find out. So you can see there's little tabs right here. Got to bend them up. Bend those tabs up. Alright, so you just slide them in there at an angle, set them in there. See those little tabs right there, just bend over the edge of the glass. Alright, so the next thing I got to do is figure out how far down we want to hang this. And I don't know if you guys know this, but only a woman is qualified to make that decision. So I'm going to have to go get my wife, and we'll figure that out. So I'm gonna climb up there. I'm gonna put it where I think it should be, and then we'll see how that goes. I need the glass part on for you to really get an eye? Or,
okay.
All right, I'm asking. Or do you think that's about right, Em? The glass would hang probably down here.
Drop it down just a little more.
I mean, I don't think you want it below.
No, we don't.
That.
Sure. Now pull it up a little. I like that.
Right there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see the top of it from this way.
Alright, so we figured out where we wanted it, so I can cut these extra links off. Now we can take this, the ground, and the other wires, kind of braid them together. Alright, so you got this piece right here. That's the top that locks it in to the box. And these little turnbuckles, or these little locking rings, I like to make it so the nut part threads downwards, so gravity stays on your side and that can't ever just over time loosen up from it rattling around or anything. Alright, so with these lights where you have a chain, and then you need to get all of this hooked up first. So I have it hooked on to the light. I have my chain all straight. I have this threaded in where it needs to be. Now I can feed my wires up through. There's a little hole you can see in the bottom. The wires will feed up through there and go up into the box. That way none of this gets all tangled up, because it doesn't take much for it to get tangled. Now that I got this all hooked up, I can go up and I can screw this into the box and then hook my wires up. Alright guys, so I know the breaker for this circuit is off and I test the wires. Make sure if you're adding a light like this to your existing house that you turn the breaker off and then double check with a meter to make sure that those wires are dead. Alright guys, so I was pretty happy with the quality of this light. I think we paid around $145 for it. In my mind, that's pretty reasonable. But it felt like it was solid and well put together, and I think it'll probably last. So if any of you guys are interested, we'll leave a link in the description. And my wife also does a corresponding blog post for all of this finishing type stuff. So check our website out for that. And if you're interested, you can get a link on the website as well. So I was a little nervous about this hanging from a chain, you know, thinking that maybe the wind would blow it around, but we've had a couple 40-mile-an-hour wind days here this last week, and it has moved around a little bit, but I think it's just up in that peak just enough that all the main wind misses it, and I think it's going to work out just fine. Alright, so it's up there, and it sits fairly straight. So we'll see how it does when we get some windy days. I've never had one like this before, but we'll see. Alright, we got it up, and it looks pretty awesome. I'm going to go get Emily, and we will see what she thinks. What do you think?
Ooh, I love it.
Is it alright that it is kind of an angle?
Oh yeah, I think that looks really awesome. It's not totally just squared.
Makes me wish we had the whole porch done.
Yeah, it would look really cool.
Alright, well, that's a wrap for this, guys. We can't turn the light on yet because this light's on with a bunch of other stuff, and I haven't got all the outlets and stuff like that in, but at least we have it up there for when we get this drywall redone. We'll get it hooked up and get it turned on. I think it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. Very cool. Good job.
Oh, thanks. The boss said I did a good job, so I guess it's a good day. That will be a wrap for this entryway porch light, and we will catch you on the next video.